You can see in this video that these people were definitely inspired by a higher power, and where you would expect hate and animosity, these people, with their faith in God, were able to create love where there should be hate. The first case is that of Botham Jean and Amber Geiger. Amber was a police officer in Dallas, Texas. She had just worked a 13-hour shift and was now heading home. She parked at the wrong floor in her apartment complex. This is what happened after.
Dallas 911, this is Carla. Where's your emergency?
I'm an off-duty officer. I thought it was in my apartment, and I shot a guy thinking it was my apartment. Oh my God.
I understand. We have help.
I
I'm
thought
going
it was my
to
apartment.
several more.
I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry.
If you truly are sorry, I know I can speak for myself. I forgive you. And I know if you go to God and ask Him, He will forgive you. And I don't think anyone could say it. Again, I'm speaking for myself, not even bad for my family. But I love you just like anyone else. And I'm not gonna say I hope you rot and die just like my brother did, but I personally want the best for you. And I wasn't gonna ever say this in front of my family or anyone, but I don't even want you to go to jail. I want the best for you. Because I know that's exactly what both of them would want you to do. And the best would be give your life to Christ. I'm not gonna say anything else. I think giving your life to Christ would be the best thing that both of them would want you to do. Again, I love you as a person. And I don't wish anything bad on you. I don't know if this is possible, but can I give her a hug, please? Please?
Yes.
The case you will now watch is that of Salahuddin Jidmut. He worked delivering pizzas and made his final delivery of the night. This ended in tragedy when Trey Relford and two accomplices lured Salahuddin into their apartment, robbed him, stabbed him, which ultimately led to the death of Salahuddin. The video you will now watch is that of his father in the courtroom in Lexington, Kentucky.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Before Relford receives his sentence, the victim's father, Sambat Jidmut, a school principal and devout Muslim, speaks directly to the man who murdered his son.
Trey Alexander Relford, I feel so sad for you that you have to be in this situation. I wish I could help you, as I help my son to be a good citizen. If Salahuddin were to be here, if he alive, he will forgive you. That's the way he was. That's the way he is. I'm not angry at you for being part of hurting my son. I'm angry at the devil. I blame the devil who misguiding you and misleading you to do such a horrible crime. No, I don't blame you. I'm not angry at you at all. I want you to know that. I forgive you on behalf of Salahuddin and his mother.
Before Judge Kimberly Bennell delivered her sentence, there was still one person left to speak.
Mr. Relford, do you wish to make a statement?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry about what happened that day.
But I do applaud you, because it takes a powerful man to know that somebody has hurt them and do what you, get up there and say what you just said. I have a child. She is 4. And I can imagine the hurt, the pain from losing her. Just tell us what I can do. When I thank you for your forgiveness.
The third case is that of Gary Ridgway, an absolute sociopath and sadistic psychopath. He has been convicted of over 50 murders, confessed to 70, and is suspected to have committed over 19 murders. In the 1980s, a serial killer was killing many women around the Green River. Gary Ridgway had been on the radar of the police. They collected his DNA, but at the time the technology was not advanced enough to prove that he was the actual murderer. But in 2001, the technology was advanced enough to connect Gary to the murders.
Aggravated murder in the first degree as charged in count 1 for the death of Wendy Lee Caulfield.
Guilty.
How do you plead to the charge of aggravated murder in the first degree as charged in count 2?
Guilty. Guilty. Guilty.
It's like he didn't have any remorse at all for what he had done. You know, he'd killed so many people, he didn't remember who they were, what they looked like. I just couldn't believe that somebody could kill all those people and not remember them.
Neither could the angry relatives of his victims, who were invited to speak in court when Ridgway was sentenced to life without parole on December 18, 2003.
You had said your memory, when it comes to all of the women you took, was gone. Our memory is not. In your words, you said that they didn't mean anything to you, but she meant everything to us.
She was a mother, she was a wife, she was a sister, and we miss her.
Gary Ridgway sat there stone-faced as victims' relatives damned him and mocked him.
He's an animal. I wish for him to have a long, suffering, cruel death.
He's gonna go to hell, and that's where he belongs.
But then the emotionless facade finally cracked when the father of one of his victims appeared to surprise him with a dose of human kindness.
Mr. Ridgway, there are people here that hate you. I'm not one of them. You've made it difficult to live up to what I believe, and that is what God says to do, and that's to forgive. You are forgiven, sir.
Maybe you would say, if this video is supposed to testify of God's glory, then why did those tragedies happen in the first place? Well, look at what inspired those people to do what they did. The offenders. Were they inspired by God? No. But those who forgave, were they inspired by God? Certainly yes.